If you've been wanting to get in touch with your artistic side, the U of A School of Art has a unique experience coming up called a live drawing atelier. And here to explain what that is, we have Vice Chair of the U of A School Art Advisory Board, Stefenson-Marquart, and the Director of the School of Art, Colin Blakely. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Such a pleasure to have you. So let's start with what I said in the intro, the live drawing atelier. Many people might not know what that is. Evie, can you sort of tell us what it is?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Atelier started in the early 1800s at the turn of the century in Europe, and they were set up by artists to be a funner, more relaxed, easier environment to invite their friends, to build their following, and to create live art.
Certainly, it's a nice place to communicate with artists, to sort of network with that. And Colin, why did the School of Art decide to do this?
So in the School of Art, we're obviously, among other things, in the business of teaching people how to make art. And we do that through a wide range of materials, techniques, tools, digital and analog. But in a world that's becoming increasingly digital, there's a real joy that can come from the act of physical mark making.
Yeah.
And from the act of really taking the time to look at something. I mean, really look carefully at something. And the act of drawing from life really embodies those experiences. And so they're experiences that we're eager to share, and we think people will appreciate having the opportunity to be a part of.
Right, and it's an opportunity for everyday people to sort of talk to real artists, talk to real professors who really know what they're talking about.
Absolutely. One of whom has literally decades of experience teaching life drawing. And
the subjects that are going to be there, they're going to be real live models, right, Evie?
Very much so. There'll be a diverse three, both socially and age-wise, size-wise, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a nice subject for people to try to write, to try to draw. So how many people are you anticipating will be at this event?
Well, I'd like to say at least 1,000, but realistically speaking, this is the first time we've ever hosted an event like this, and so we're eager to see ourselves how many are going to come. What I can tell you is that when we host these events, we normally get between 50 and 100 people.
Right.
There's been a lot of talk and buzz about this one, so we're looking for a good turnout.
Right, and we're talking about getting back in touch with that really rustic side of ourselves, to really slow down and take a moment to appreciate the finer things. And the setting really has a lot to do with that, I think, and the place that you guys are holding it really speaks to that, really sort of makes it possible, right?
Sure. So when people think about drawing, the first response you often get is, well, I can't draw. I don't know how to do that. The fact of the matter is anybody can draw, and anybody can learn. And we're trying to help people get over that initial fear so that they're willing to jump into the experience.
Right.
And so to that end, we felt it would be most effective if we try to get outside of the academic environment and into a more casual, comfortable environment that's going to put people at ease and help encourage them to really jump in.
And so specifically, independent distillery, why there?
Well, it very much reflects what these warehouses look like when the artists set them up at the turn of the century. And it's got high ceilings and a beautiful brick wall, very raw feeling, and it just feels very alive once you get the whole group in there.
Right. Anyone who's been there knows certainly it's a nice atmosphere. It's
gorgeous.
It's dimly lit. You might have the lights a little bit brighter there so people can see exactly what they're drawing. Another great thing is, too, to be off campus, you didn't want to say it, but there'll be drinks there. You can have some drinks, and when people buy their tickets, it actually comes with a few things, right?
It comes with tickets for 2 drinks, and of course there'll be appetizers as well.
Perfect.
So people can enjoy the food and the drink while they're participating in the activity.
Right. Now, go ahead.
And they'll also be able to get a drawing kit and be able to purchase an apron. We'll have a few celebrity artists from Tucson there drawing amongst the crowd, and their works will be available for auction at the end of the evening.
Wow.
And who knows, maybe one of us amateurs will be auctioning off our works as well.
Hopefully. So there's going to be so much going on, a chance to really learn how to draw. It's going to be a nice atmosphere. Again, you guys are going to have supplies for people there so that they don't have to bring their own. And how do people get tickets for this right now?
So you can call the School of Art at 520-621-7000 or visit our website, art.arizona.edu.
Excellent. Well, it's going to be a super fun night. You know, it's going to be a great chance for people to sort of escape their everyday lives and really, like I said, slow down, which is so important to do these days.
Are you coming?
I would love to. That would be such a great time. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay.
Our pleasure. Now, it looks to be a fun night of drawing plus great food and drink, guys. The first annual live drawing atelier will take place on November 1st from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Independent Distillery. To learn more, visit the web address listed there on your screen, or you can call 621-1251.